Hello, my dear friends. Reshma here, welcoming all of you with a big heart filled with lots and lots of love. So, yes, today I would like to share with you some beautiful, memories you can say of the childhood. And I'm sure we all are very much appreciative and happy with childhood most of the time. So many memories, so many beautiful stories, and especially whenever the season is the monsoon, it's just, evokes all those nostalgia, all those happy, joyful memories, and we just every time look behind. And nowadays, I feel somewhere little sad, seeing today's kids. Most of the time, they do not get enough space, playground, etc., where they can play. Also nowadays we all know that it's the virtual world, so kids are most of the time they're on their phones, laptops, video games, etc., playing virtual stuffs. So hardly I see that much of activities of the kids as far as sports or playing outside is concerned. And the people generally who play outside, they want to pursue sport, like going to certain sports academy, playing football, cricket, tennis, swimming, etc. But they too are, according to me, like it's a kind of a disciplined way, like where you have to do kind of thing. It's nothing like spontaneous playing is like you come back from the school, you throw your bags, you just get little refreshed, and your friend starts calling ki please come, we are waiting, and you just go in a zippy and just having a jolly time with the kids, with the friends on the ground. And then those clays, those dirts and all the thing. Again the rain comes, you just go out with your friends, drenching in the rain, getting into the rain. So those things nowadays missing. I would like to share with you, when my happy memories of the monsoon. Many a times nowadays, as I said, most of the kids are always indoor. But when I was growing, that time the house where I was, our home, that was on a elevated land. So most of the time, even many a times when there was a heavy shower, the surroundings used to be under the water. But as far as our house or home was concerned, because it was elevated, so it never got the rain, where the rain clogs or anything. So many a times, still I remember when I used to be a kid, when we used to see this rain, heavy shower, and one beautiful memory is still there in my head of making the boats. The paper boats. We used to take the old newspapers, or even the pages from the rough notebook, and we used to make small boats. And when the rainwater used to flow like this, putting those water boats in the rain and just doing little bit splash with the hand, so that the boat also gets carried along with the water. And many a times I still remember I used to pray, ki, oh God, please take my boat to a proper place. And these are very happy things, happy memories. Still now, whenever I try to feel those days, these things just starts pouring in. And today I wished ki I can, because this today's episode is mostly for my the kids friends. So I wished ki I could have regained that knowledge of how to make a paper boat, but I'm very sorry to say I forgot. And I was trying very hard in the last few days to remember how to make a paper boat, but I just cannot. And I still remember another thing. So many times I used to ask my mother also, ki Mummy, please make the paper boat for me, and she also used to. So yes, these things, so very happiness. And then again, when there's puddles and stuffs like that, we used to go and jump in those puddles, splashing the rainwater. And before the rain, so many times it also used to happen, stormy, like storm, heavy wind, and then followed by that heavy shower. And going out into that in the field or even the terrace, and just looking up the rain, and what do I say, spreading the hands like this, and then looking towards the sky, drenching in that. I mean, they are so beautiful. As a kid, I always wish that we must have these experiences, because when we grow, many a times we becomes limited in our own conditioning, because we think, what if I, many a times we want to, but we always start thinking, if I do like this, what if the other people will think about me? They will think, oh, it's such a great person, such a big fellow, and going out in the rain like this. So yes, those are the times we used to. And another beautiful story I would like to share with you. When I used to be a kid, especially talking about the rain, the monsoon, many a times when it used to shower heavily, it's a sneak peeking. Today let me share it, because my parents never allowed me to do that. So I used to go out of the veranda and the home. Many a times my friends used to be there, and it was a very fun thing. We used to look up towards the sky with our mouths open. Yeah, exactly, with our mouth open, looking up the sky, and the rain getting in our mouth, and we used to sip those rainwater. So today when I share this, I just gets filled up with this thing, happiness and joy. People will think insane, crazy, silly, but those years are for those things. Being silly, being insane, being crazy, whatever, we just used to give a damn. I mean, it's just our own world, thinking of our own self. And today still I wish that someday I would go outside when it is raining heavily, opening my mouth, looking up the sky. You look towards the sky as if the sky is also looking towards you, and the rain is falling in your mouth as if, I mean, it's so funny and happy thing. And another thing, before we wrap it up, there's a whole lot of memories actually with the rain. I would share these things in another episode with my kid friends, children friends. And one thing before we wrap it up here, I would like to say, many a times it used to happen, rain was not just rain, it used to be with this thing, what is called the small hailstorm. Yes, the small those what is called snow, little flakes of snow, and you just used to collect those snow, because I am from Calcutta, so I never expect I'll see the snow. So yes, during those hailstorm, collecting those small the snow balls, and keeping it aside in a glass, in a pot, in the veranda. And yes, again, this is a secret. My parents always used to say, don't put it, and but still we always used to put those what is called snow thing inside our mouth, and it was so crazy and funny experience. So I wish, and I motivate my children friend, please go outside. This is the monsoon time. Once this passes away, once again you have to wait for another year. So still it is there. Go outside, enjoy the rain, be in sync with the rain, and do all the so-called quote unquote nonsense in the rain. Because I can guarantee you, when you become old, like grown up like me, even more grown up, when you look back towards these days, you will just have a beautiful smile. And if you do not, in that case also, let me tell you, when you grow up, become of my age or even elder to me, if you haven't done, you will regret, because you will think, what if I would have done this? Yes, so we can buy many things with money, many things, but still there are so many things like these kind of experiences which we cannot buy with million or billion of dollars or pounds also. That's absolutely not possible. So yes, go and seek your memory, make your memory, build your memory, so that when you look back, you always have certain beautiful things to smile upon. So with this beautiful thought, let's wrap it up today's, and I wish all of you a good time, happy time. Please take care of yourself, enjoy the rain. Thank you so much.